Hi, my name's Jane. I'm the clinic coordinator here at Insight. My role is to build partnerships with other professional organisations, other young people services, to break down barriers for young people to access. I'm very passionate about barriers and how we can overcome them.
Hi, I'm Gary. I am currently a health and wellbeing volunteer here at Insight. My role at the moment, I think, is just to find out exactly how everything works, get stuck in as much as I can, and then hopefully this will go on to further stuff and enable me to work with young people even better.
Hi, I'm Mcvanzee. I'm the team leader at Insight. My job is kind of split in two, I guess. So I oversee the day-to-day sort of running of things, but also have my own caseload as well, which I absolutely love, but also have an overview of the data as well.
Hi, I'm Gemma. I'm also a health and wellbeing worker. I work partly with Jane in helping build break barriers in the community, but also have my own caseload too.
Hi, I'm Meliske. I'm a health and wellbeing worker here at Insight, and I work with a bunch of clients on the daily.
So Insight is a young people service. We work with young people from the ages of 12 to 25. We work across Westminster and RBKC. We support young people that are using substances, at risk of using substances, or affected by somebody else's substance use. So sometimes people get confused that it's actually the people that are using substances, but it's not. We work over health and wellbeing overall, so we don't just work with the substance, we work with other issues that they may be presenting. That could be housing, it could be education, training, it could be sexual health, it could be they just want ongoing support for mentoring. We will support them.
We are a outreach, in-reach service. We don't expect young people to come to us. We have a tiny building here, and because we cover Mcvanzee and Westminster, we go out to where the YP feels safe, and as long as it's a confidential space, we're able to carry out our sessions there. We also deliver satellites in schools as well, and hostels, so again, home visits are something we do.
I would say we best support them by first listening to their problems and finding out their goals, what they want to achieve. We advise them, and then we support them to help achieve their goals and reach their potential.
We support young people also by expanding their knowledge on substances through going to schools, doing workshops and assemblies. We don't want to just help people who are using, we want to help people understand the substances and behind all of them, so that they know what they're getting into.
Spending hours upon hours with our young people, we just don't give up on them, and I think they really take that on board. So with the challenges that they face, homelessness, poverty, not having the money, getting excluded from schools, not knowing where to go next, that's where we come in and actually show them the way, handhold them into services, link them in with mental health services, make those referrals, remind them of the appointments, and these are some of the things that they don't think about. Other services, it might be a big change for them. It might be, you know, they've turned 18, then they need to go into the adult services. That's where we slot in and actually continue working with them and actually show them that no, how they will work with you is how we've been working with you.
I would say another challenge is that young people might have no one to talk to or don't feel comfortable to talk to, and we offer a non-judgmental kind of ear for them to listen and advise them, and I think that can really help some people who feel like they have no one to talk to or go to.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a vet because I loved animals. animals gave me a lot of comfort when I was little.
Yeah.
Quite, you know, bit of that sort of kind of complex background. Animals was a way.
It's a nice way in, yeah.
A bit of, you know, a bit of avoidance in a way.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
That's a nice one.
And you know, I was one of them kids that never knew what they wanted to be when they grew up. You know, when you asked the questions at school, and everyone was like, teacher, doctor, I was just eating a bag of crisps. But I think, you know, I always had that in me that I wanted to help. And I was always one that, even as a young age, wanted to sort of push boundaries, even with myself. You know, I just wanted to push boundaries and just wanted to make an impact. And I think that just carried on, you know, as I went further and further on in life.
I think one of Insight's biggest strengths is meeting a young person where they're at. So I think, like Gary said earlier, I've done sessions in the park, I've done 3-mile walks, I've been in coffee shops, I've sat on canals, I'll go wherever the young people is, and I think that's a massive strength because we go to where they're at. Again, I talk about the stigma and shame and stuff that surrounds substance use, and you know, if that breaks barriers down, that's what we'll do. Another strength I'd like to say is that there's no time limit working with Insight. So if someone wants 3 sessions, they can have 3 sessions. If someone wants a year sessions, then they can have, depending on where they're at. So that's a really good strength because a lot of services now you get a sort of timeline and you move them forward, but that doesn't happen here, so that's a really good strength, I think.
Yeah.
I think for me personally, I think being born and bred in RBKC, you know, I grew up down the road, you know, and I still live there. I think being a part of that community and witnessing, you know, some of the downfalls or some of the challenges and the changes, you know, it really gives you that kick up the, you know, to want to do something about it. And I think I remember being a young person myself with challenges, and I first came to Insight, you know, and I think back then this was the only place I knew of in the borough that was offering the kind of help that these were offering for young people. And I think other services were around, but they don't sound biased, you know, but they don't quite, for me this is still the one in RBKC that is to be recognised.
I think going back to what James said as well, just the opportunities that are there for young people. So I think this is the first time I've worked in this borough, but you know, there's so many different clubs and activities and workshops that we can refer our young people to, so there's always somewhere for them to go, which is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, just to jump onto that point as well, facilities, you've got skate parks, boxing gyms, wherever they want, it can kind of be, you know, provided for. So yeah.
So we accept referrals from absolutely anyone and everyone. People can self-refer. We can get referrals from parents, from schools, colleges, hostels, professionals, and yeah, you can either call us on 0208 960 5510. You can have a look at our Instagram account and drop us a quick message on there, which is Insight Young People. So please find us and join us and give us all the likes. And we've also got our website, our email address as well. So insight@humankindcharity.org.uk.
Insight!